welcome to our reality.
You wave your hand right there, and it just opens up. Woo, just wave hand.
And then you're on your home hydromorphone dose.
That's not what they told us. Obviously there's communication, major communication errors. It emerged to 8 milligrams by mouth.
No, so they're both in there. The 8 milligrams is what you're on at home, correct? What are you on at home? Pardon?
Yeah, I take the 8 milligrams.
Yeah, so I continued that, and then in addition to the IV medication.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Well, the nurses have no clue then.
So my understanding that you got the 10 milligrams IV already.
Can you specify in your orders that it's like how much, like how to run the meds over 15 minutes?
Because
they run it over an hour.
Ran it
It was
over
ran
an
over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And normally they ran it over 15.
And so normally it's better to get the pain medication over an hour
No,
versus.
that's not how it works.
It's not
I
effective
need
that
the
way.
pain meds. Like,
It needs to be a breakthrough. Yeah.
running it over an hour, like, it's not doing anything.
So if that's kind of what you.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, I can change it to that, but I'll tell you that the medication, the way that it works, is better if it's run over an hour, because then you don't get it. It doesn't go like this. It goes like this.
So continuous.
That's why there's
So
like
I can
no
do that.
patches.
Yeah, I can
This
change
is
it.
used to break the
So in your notebook, or if you have a printed thing, I would encourage you to, with Dr. Grossman, come up with a piece of paper with all of this specified, because that's easier for us to do that, because I didn't know that and I don't know how I would know that. So I can change it to that. Again, I don't think that that's for the best, but if that's what works for you, then okay. And then we can reassess it tomorrow in the morning. Okay?
What about the clean service?
Do they usually see you when you're in the hospital? So again, if this is sort of what normally works for you, we'll get you started with this and see how it goes. It sounds like once this is in, the pain gets better, and then that. So I don't know what they're gonna add if we have kind of a plan going forward with this. But tomorrow morning, I think if we're still not in a good control, we can call them and they can come in and see if they can do anything. But again, and if this is what works for you, then I mean, even if they saw you, they would come up with something totally different.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's fair enough, Shelley. So if you get the 10 milligrams, you run it over 15 minutes, and an hour from then you get another 10 milligrams. That's fair enough, right? Yeah.
That's that's really what it is. It's
Yeah.
not
Okay, so then
So we'll
he's
do
going
that.
to do that. Yeah.
Over an hour. But then they also make sure that it's the fentanyl, the Advil, the Tylenol.
Yeah, it's all in there.
But it's,
And
they have it.
yeah, they have it. And the fentanyl, when did you change your?
We're supposed to change today.
Okay, so your last one was when? When did you start your last one? 2 days ago. Okay, so we can change that in the hospital. I'll make sure the order says for it to be. What time do you normally change it? Okay, so a new one now is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot to change
Okay.
because I was.
So I'll tell the nurses the order's in that it can be done now. Okay, so we have the IV over 15 minutes, 10 milligrams, and then fentanyl patch change. The rest of the medications are the same as your home medications. and then we'll cover
Gravel,
this.
the Benadryl.
Yeah, it's all in there. And then we'll go from there. Okay? Okay.
Thank you. So I guess because we're here. I guess it's because we're here.
It was because you guys were nurse. Because if you guys weren't
Yeah,
nurse,
the shit around.
right over.
Because the nurse was always here. Oh no, it's been changed to 8 milligrams by mouth.
I think it probably was, but now he's coming in to save face. I honestly think they did change it, and he's just coming to save face now and say that, oh, there was a misunderstanding. Because they do stupid shit like that all the time. So sick of this shit. Like, why does it always have to be a fight? Why? Why does it always have to be like fighting till near death for them to?
But that's what we're working to change, you know? But I think you need to understand the protocol where. But from what he was saying, that means he read your book.
He did right in front of us, and he took from it. The other doctor, this is the second doctor that didn't want nothing to do with the book. The doctor earlier on, he's from Guyanese doctor, light skin, red skin. When I was giving it to him, he flicked double capped me. What's that gonna do for me? He flicked it at me. Last time I had the doctor throw it at me, and then he didn't want to talk to Dr. Grossman. Like, I should force the conversation. I was on the phone with Dr. Grossman, he came in and I was like, well, can we speak to the doctor? He's like, no. So I put him on speaker and he had no choice but to speak
Yeah,
to
this
him.
one was nice. This one and the Chinese other nurse, the doctor was nice. They were the ones that said 10 milligrams. Yeah, the one that came in. Yeah, him and the Chinese medicine doctor. Those were the ones we saw emerge. So that's why when the nurse said when she was coming out that they changed it to 8 milligrams PO, like, what? We all, like, me and Shelly shook our heads because we didn't, that's not what they told us, right? So, but anyway, he came and he just backed that up. So that's why I said the nurse down there, I don't know what she was, didn't get it. And that's 11 o'clock.
Mommy.
It's been going on since you've been here.
Well, about 2.5 hours ago, the medicine team came and they told, she was calling for meds probably like an hour prior to when we arrived. And then they came and they were very pleasant and they said, okay, well, don't worry, we're going to get your pain under control. You're going to get 10 milligrams of the Dilaudid every hour as needed, PRN. So about 45 minutes after that was ordered, the nurse came and he put a bag in and he ran it over a period of 1 hour. And then she asked for more and he says, well, you have to wait another hour. Okay, that's the first thing. So now they found a bed for her, and down in Emerge they said, okay, so your orders are 8 milligrams by mouth every hour. And we're like, by mouth? That's not what the doctor said to 3 of us while we were in the room 2.5 hours ago. Well, that's what the orders they left at the desk. Like, and they said, okay, well, the team Shelly wanted to leave and go to Markham Stouffville Hospital where they have a protocol. So we said, okay, well, can we speak to the doctor? And they said, well, the doctor's up on the 8th floor.
And
If
don't
you go
want
up,
to miss that
opportunity to get a bed. So go up and the doctor's waiting for you and you go up and the doctor will speak to you. They're willing to change it. So now we came up here and apparently looks like there was no conversation with any doctor on the 8th floor because we asked a nurse if the doctors were up here and she looked like we're asking, she had no clue. She has no clue. And she said there is a resident, but didn't see,
Right.
I don't think there was the doctors that were up here actually waiting because we said, okay, we want to see doctor now. And she was looking at us like we're talking a different language. So anyways,
So they flat out lied.
they lied to us. Yeah, they lied right to our face.
Oh, he was right.
Because we didn't want it to come up. Didn't want to come up, right? Because she was ready to go. Because she says, once I get up here, they're going to say, okay, well, you need to be reassessed by a different doctor, and that's not going to happen till the morning. So